Guys, we're back with another video. We already know what's going on with this one. I haven't been putting this one onto the channel due to the fact that, you know, I kind of wanted to get a lot of stuff done. I had a lot of family things going on, a lot of life stuff going on, so I haven't been making very many videos, especially about this. We did a motor swap on this. It had a rod knock. Long story short, we forgot to put in one of the plates for the clutch, so it's not starting right now, so we have to drop the trans to this one and then redo it and stuff like that. So other than that, it's a quick little thingy. I'll make sure I get it on video for you guys, and then also the startup and stuff as well. But we are currently going to be taking the bug eye right now just for a little spin real quick to the store real quick, around the block and everything, just to warm it up and get the oil circulating in it. It's such a good car. It drives so smoothly. It needs a lot of body work, but you know, we're gonna get to it once we can. We're gonna be having a buddy of mine, Jesse. He's gonna actually be doing the body work to it. We're just trying to gather up all the money and everything because, like I said, we're just paying a lot of bills right now. We're going through family things and it's just hard. So right now, we're just gonna take it for a little spin and then come back and, you know, just enjoy the day. It's really cloudy outside as a forecast, and why not just get a little bit fresh air, you know? Guys, I really love this car. Excuse me, I'm trying to get over a cold. I really love this car a lot. The sucky part about it is that the coilovers on this is so freaking garbage. They're so shot out and bad that it literally broke the wheel studs off of it, and the whole car collapsed basically on the rim and cracked the rim. So that being said, we really have to get new coilovers. I don't know what they did, but like, we got the car from, hate to say it, not to be like that, but some basically crazy paisas, and they didn't necessarily know what they were doing. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now with this. But other than that, we pretty much just gonna basically give this car as much TLC as it deserves. So other than that, let's get some photos and stuff, guys, and show you guys what this thing really looks like. Do some walk arounds. I explain what we did to it, how we got to fix it and stuff like that. So yeah. Alright guys, so let's talk about this. What happened with the bug eye Subi when we went on the Monterey trip? So we were going to Monterey. Long story short, really what happened is that the way that they had the coilovers positioned, they were cambered but then also one wheel was going this way and the other one was going this way. So every time when you drove the car, it was always swaying back and forth like this really, really badly, but like really at a short motion, like shaking. So we basically didn't pay attention to it much like that because it first started off really, really little. And we were just like, okay, maybe it's just the tires not being the same tires, or maybe some tires are more worn out than the others, because me and Claire adjusted the coilovers before we left to kind of straighten them out. But the coilovers are so bad that they end up moving back and cambering by itself. And not too far within Los Banos, from Los Banos, I think we're about like maybe 5 minutes away from Los Banos in Del Paso. So after shaking so much, it started getting worse and worse, and we're like, what the heck? And I was like, maybe it's just something small, and we'll pull off in a bit in Los Banos at the gas station and stuff. But we didn't even make it there. We kept hitting like bumps and stuff like that. Claire was like, every time I turn this way, it stops, and every time I turn that way, it does it again. So maybe I should just try to keep it as straight as possible. But right after she said that, the wheel just collapsed. And I guess that we were literally riding on the rim from the calipers or so. And we made a big hole about this big into the rim, but inside the rim. And we slid at least about 10 to 15 yards. The whole car dropped on the rim at the same time. And then what happened of that to basically go about that was the wheel studs broke, or every single one of them broke. And I think two of them were still on, but they absolutely stripped all the way through. And after that, we were like, damn, like, at this point, we already know what it is. It's just the suspension is 100% off. You can tell that the car was being rallied or whatever, and they scraped up the doors pretty badly. Some of it has dings and dents all the way around. So we're going to be having Jesse, our buddy, fix it, the body work and everything like that. Personally, we were planning on doing it, but we kind of want this car to be ready for the next year's Subi Fest. And we feel that since we've been working so much that we're just not going to have the time like that. So we're just going to send it over to him, have him do the body work, obviously help out family, friends, and putting money in their pocket as much as they would do it to us whenever we have anything like motor swaps and stuff like that. I always want to help out my friends and stuff like that. And, they'll do the same, put money in my pocket as well. So that being said, we're just going to send it to him and then have him do the body work for us, get it all nice and neat. Me and him are going to be putting on new coilovers and stuff like that. Or actually, I apologize. Claire, me, and him are going to be doing that because it's actually Claire's bug eye. So we're going to be doing that. I'm thinking, and please leave it down in the comments, I'm thinking of giving another blob eye, but this time at STI. Or if I don't get a blob eye, I am for sure going to get a FA5. I've been wanting another FA5 for the longest time. I had one before. I had an FA5 and an FG2, and I messed up. I sold the FG2 because I thought that we were going to get approved for a house, and we got denied, and I already sold my car, so I was super pissed off. And then the FA5, I traded it for a Subaru, but I didn't know much about Subarus. So I bought a 2009 Subaru WRX, but they swapped it out for the WRX motor in the 2002, which was the EJ20. And it was completely slower. It needed to be tuned. And long story short, it needed a little bit of work. I just wanted a car, all-wheel drive Subaru that was turboed, and I wanted to learn. And I did it with the worst platform and for the worst trade. I traded FA5 with 100K miles for a Subaru that was already over 200,000 miles. And that was the dumbest decision I ever did. But it brought me bigger into the Subaru community. It brought me more into Subarus to learn and actually build culture with it. I loved the Subaru community. The community was very, very warming at the time. I say at the time, and I will explain in a bit. But the community was so warming. Every time you seen a Subaru crossing paths or going to say, always peace, hey, what's up, man? Or, oh, I love your build, peace, and stuff like that. Every single time. Nowadays, with all these VA owners, I'm sorry to say that within the VA people, but a lot of kids grew up with Subaru at 2015 to 2020, and they took over the WRXs for the 2015 to the 2020, and they know absolutely nothing about the Subaru community or how we do things. So whenever you wave, they just look at you like, nah, I don't know. He's over here looking at my build. My build's better than his. Like, they're so much in competition that they don't understand. Like, when it comes down to the Subaru community, we all love each other. We're all giving each other the peace sign. And every time we're happy to see another Subaru on the road, they just don't understand that. But, I mean, other than that, I do kind of want to go back to Hondas because they're easy to work on. And they're very fun and reliable and gas saving as heck. I mean, you can VTEC the thing and it probably would eat probably less gas than my Subaru does. But at the end of the day, that would be cool to put on the channel. But I do, and I've always been wanting a STI blob eye for the longest time, for a very long time. And I just feel that if the time comes to when I can find a good one, I'm just going to go for it. I don't want to even waste time. But then again, that's going to be in time, because the next thing that we are going to be doing is trying to buy a house. That is my #1 goal. I want to get out of this place. I want to buy a house, and I want to do more streaming, more content, all types of stuff. We can do more builds. We can have more room to where we can have car parts and stuff like that. What is good, what's bad. You know, obviously we can give away stuff. We can have our merch walls in the garage. We can have the man cave set up and everything, just for all the gatherings and stuff like that. And then I can finally have a room for all of my content editing and everything like that, because I do all this by myself, you guys, for you guys, you know what I mean? So I mean, the best thing for you guys to do, that way this could come true, is please like and subscribe. That's all I ask for you guys, to just like and subscribe, and do your best to share these videos as much as you can, because I'm trying to get it just as much as everybody else. That's the reason why we have DTM Clothing. Do the most we can to help other people build and also help ourselves build and stay successful. DTM, doing the most to be successful and building other people to be successful too. That's the reason why I made that clothing company, is because it's nothing better than making a community stand together and be firm and strong together. So that's the best thing about that clothing, is that's the saying to it, that's the motive, and that's what we're doing every single day, is trying to help others and build ourselves and stay successful. You know what I mean? So that being said, you guys, I'm gonna end the chat right here. I appreciate you guys if you got this far in the video, if you were here the whole time with me learning and listening to what I had for you guys. I know I probably talked a lot on this video, but at least we all have an understanding of what's going to be coming on the channel. So within the next week or so, we will be working on the bug eye and putting some work into it. I will make sure that I get some captions of that to show you guys. We will make sure as well within Cozy's VA, the blue VA that's outside the WRX, that we get content on that as well, to show you guys what we're doing to it and fire it up and finally drive it. That car's been sitting for almost a year now, or maybe a little bit longer. But I know for sure that car's been sitting way too long. It's way too clean to be sitting and not driving. So we are going to be getting that up as well. But it's all within your guys' help. All within you guys' help. We can make this all happen. Just hit that like button and that subscribe. It's free. It's free. Why not? All right, you guys. So this is going to end this video right here. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. And make sure you guys go check out Samurai Subies on Instagram as well. And we will be making a channel for that one too. That way we do a lot more with our crew, and also, you know, make a lot more content with everybody's cars and stuff. So, you know, that being said, guys, stay tuned. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.